What is up, everybody? Today is a special day.
Tell us why.
SleepToken have just dropped their first single on their new album.
How long has it been?
I don't know how long it's been. Probably like a year or something since we've heard new SleepToken.
Yeah.
I mean, they have completely blown up. Like, they hit the YouTube reaction world out of nowhere, and all of a sudden, like, they just blew up. And I've still been wanting to see them live. We haven't been able to get in and see them live, but they are on a tour, or they just announced a North American tour.
Yeah.
Not coming to Phoenix. Maybe we'll travel to LA and go see them. It's one of their last shows on the tour, I think.
You know, I love to travel for a show.
Man, I would love to see them. And you know, it's weird. SleepToken is so polarizing. Like, you either really love them or you just can't stand them. And I've been seeing comments all morning already about this isn't metal, and this, like, it's crazy. People are crazy.
I don't want to know.
I love them.
Blinders on so I can hear it.
I have no idea what it's gonna sound like, so I can't tell you that. But their new album comes out in May.
Okay.
May 9th or May 12th or something like that, which I'm stoked for. That's just right around the corner. So
yeah.
We're gonna check it out. Before we do, y'all know what's up. Please hit all these buttons. If you're not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It means everything to us.
Thank you.
And now let's check out this new SleepToken.
Yeah, good.
Emergence is the name. And it's just gonna be a visualizer, I believe. So remember the last visualizers they did with, like, they had those little characters?
Oh yeah.
That were all like soldier, I don't know what they were, but it was crazy.
I mean, for what, like the better part of 2023 or
2022.
I was looking at those things like all the time whenever it was they dropped.
Yeah, it was cool. All right, let's see what we got today. In the style of their post.
Well, you were late in verse, living on a promised word. Well, I am the rose you relinquished again. You and I are down head first in another world I had. But I have a feeling we're close to the end.
Am I tripping? Does he not sound as like as some other songs? He sounds a little bit cleaner.
So far, yes.
Not as much like whoa, that was a little loud. Not as much proximity effect, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
so far.
It sounds a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
Interesting. Definitely SleepToken. It almost hits that, but it doesn't get there.
Beautiful.
Out from underneath who you were.
Beautiful.
Come on now. You know that it's time to win.
There it
you
is.
go.
I like it.
Here we go.
Ooh. A little arpeggio. Synth. Yes! Ooh, did you hear that little breath in the right?
Can you play that whole part again?
Yeah. I love it. Ascensionism.
Sapphire and my white gold burst out of my chest and hide out in the vents. My blood beats so alive, my bite right through your lens. It's midnight in my mind's eye, drowning out the daylight.
The cadence is
timing,
crazy.
yeah.
Asking for that call sign, you know the behavior. Canines of the savior. Glory to
Wait.
You know, I think we're saying the same thing. I'm just saying timing and you're saying cadence.
Same thing. The timing of the cadence.
It's messing me up, man. Just when I think I'm about to head bob the right way, there's like the skip, right?
Yeah,
like
it's
the
there.
skip, and it's like,
It's
wait,
there. It's there for sure.
Okay.
Let's do one more.
All right.
One more listen.
Do you guys hear that?
Sapphire and my white gold burst out of my chest and hide out in the vents. My blood beats so alive, my bite right through your lens. It's midnight in my mind's eye, drowning out the daylight. Godspeed to my enemies, I'll be asking for that call sign. You know the behavior, canines of the savior. Glory to the legion.
So interesting.
For the neighbors.
It's gonna take a few times to get that timing. I love like the 3 different layered vocals, harmonies.
Let's go to.
I've got solar flares for your dead god, space dust for your fuel rods, dark days for your solstice, dancing through the depths of hellfire on the winds that started from within. My blood beats so alive, my tear right through my skin. So tell me what you meant by living past your half-life and lockstep with the universe and your well-past in the afterlife. You know that I'm sanctified by what's below, no matter what you do, no matter where you go. You might be the one
Man.
to take away the pain and let my mind go quiet.
I love the ambience they do. It's like we're floating.
I know.
The same as how I feel when I'm at your side. Come on, out from underneath.
It's like a whole new song. Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Arms around me. Your arms around me.
Your arms around me.
Ooh.
Sax.
Sleep jazz.
That's new.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh, what's next? Oh, little glitches.
Wait, can you back that up? I want to see what that guy did.
Oh,
Ooh.
what is that thing?
Okay, so I was going to ask, like, what is the symbolism you think of that burning? Was it a burning flag?
I wasn't even looking at the screen most of the time.
That's went right by my head, the symbolism of this. But
Because I figured it was just going to be like any of their other stuff where it was just like one thing. Yeah, it would change throughout the song, but
Yeah.
I wanted to focus on the music and
Yeah.
not that so much, but that's cool.
Wow.
Ooh, there's
Yeah.
a fight.
Something's gonna happen. Everything's all
They
like
got it.
peaceful, and then that towel blows on fire or whatever that flag was.
Something's happening back here though. What is that?
I'm sure that there's like diehard SleepToken fans that are hanging on to every single pixel on
Oh.
that screen. Like,
You have no idea how deep this SleepToken thing goes.
I got a little preview of it once, and then I backed right on away.
I mean, it goes deep with
Yeah.
like coordinates and transcripts and piano notes and Morse code and
Hey.
go to Griffith Observatory. Like deep. This is way too deep for me. I'm not gonna go down that hole.
It's very cool for someone that has the time to do that thing, and that's their interest. Good
Oh,
for you.
sure.
Very
It's
cool.
fun
Yeah.
to see everybody get all the hints and then put them out there, and then I
Yeah.
get to look at it. I'll be damned if I'm gonna try and figure that stuff out. Nope. But man,
What did you think of this song? I beat you to it.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Uh-huh.
It didn't feel like anything non-SleepToken-esque except for the end with the sax. The sax is new. But it sounded very SleepToken. It's gonna take me definitely a couple more listens to get the timing and the cadence of those verses.
Yeah.
Cause it's weird. I don't know what it was. I wasn't counting the beat as it was going. I was just listening for everything.
Yeah.
But it was really cool.
Right.
I enjoyed it. I love when Vessel is rapping like that. Like,
Yeah.
imagine like this. Like that whole part. I love it when Vessel does that. And I love when they drop into those heavy chords
I
at
know.
the end where it was like that wrap your arms around me,
Yeah.
like that guitar mimicked that cadence basically. I loved that riff too. Overall, I'm stoked and I
Okay.
cannot wait
Well, good.
for the new album. What do you think?
It wasn't my favorite SleepToken song to begin with. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to hear it a lot more. That timing change, I can't rally around just yet. Maybe I will. Maybe it's the next best thing. But we're all about honesty here, guys. There are glimpses of things that I love about SleepToken, and make no mistake, I'm going to be listening to this a whole lot more. So it may be one of those
Yes,
songs
you will.
that,
By force.
Yeah, by force, by choice and by force. It may be one of those songs where eventually it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know how this isn't, it's my favorite song now that I've listened to it 800 times. But right now, I need a little bit more time with it. And, I was reflecting on some of the comments that you said about people saying, what is this? It's not metal. I can see old school metalheads, because
Elitists.
this feels like a very mainstream bridge into metal song.
Very much
Right?
so. Yeah.
So there's two things. There's that kind of poppy element mixed with the metal, which I think some people have a hard
The rap
time with.
element.
Which we love, to each his own. But then there's also the timing change there. It's just so uncommon that I think it may take people a second just to rally around that.
See, the thing is,
You're
you're right, but also it makes me think that it's not so popular. Like rap and pop music doesn't have those weird timing cadences.
I know. I
Like
think
that's a metal thing. Like, I mean, some rock will have stuff like that, but in general, metal has those weird odd measures and
Yeah.
those odd timings. So it's kind of like a mix of metal. I mean, it definitely has metal in there.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get hung up on the genre. I'm thinking more just like, I think of these songs as really cool bridge songs because if, they would put this on like Sirius or however people on the radio, whatever you listen to these days.
I'm willing to bet she would feel totally different once she knows the words and the cadence.
Maybe.
I'm willing to bet
Maybe.
once you actually know, and I also noticed you were bobbing your head half time and I was double timing it. And when you're double timing it on that 16th note, I think it is, or 8th note,
Yeah.
typically you're gonna be on time with your head bob more often than not. But if you're half timing something that is off that's not necessarily 4/4. I mean, that felt 4/4. It just felt
There was
broken
some
up
kind of
weird.
skip.
Yeah. But see, you were you were
step
head
or
bobbing halftime, and you're gonna go off real easy with those weird skips. With me bobbing double time, I was never off of the beat, you know? So I think also it would help if you caught the beat differently. You know what I mean?
And I will, the more that I listen to it.
That's what I'm saying.
It has
The more
nothing
you listen to it.
Yeah, it wasn't about me not being able to bob my head. It was more just like, I'm not used to this kind of timing, but I'm excited about it.
But see, if you were bobbing your head and weren't getting off, you wouldn't feel so off.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
If you catch a different beat, like, yeah, you can bob your head slow to that, like halftime, there's going to be a point where you're not going to quite be on with what you think. And it might really throw you off more. But if you're on that double time, chances are you're going to catch it way easier. Like, I didn't feel thrown off by the cadence. I could hear where it was skipping or where it was weird, but because of the beat that I was on, it didn't throw me off.
Okay.
Whereas you listening to the halftime really got thrown off by the cadence.
Yeah.
The skips. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what happens.
yeah,
Like,
but-
listen to muSiK. That's what happens. If you don't
Yeah.
listen to the hi-hat and you try and listen to the halftime, you're going to go off.
Yeah. You know, the more that I think about it, because, you know, like I can get over that pretty quickly. I'll just need to listen to it
You
a
just
few more
need to
times.
listen more,
and,
yeah.
and it's fine, right? You know what it is? I think it's unfortunate, right? Every band has to deal with this. It's been a long time since you drop a single and then you drop a single.
Which one?
We know what SleepToken's capable of, right? So like after all what feels like all this time for us, I want like a vor. Or, you know, like, I don't know. It's so hard to say because I love both the hard, heavy metal, the heavy cadence songs, but I also love some of their slower music in their catalog. And guys, don't get me wrong. Like, we're huge SleepToken fans. We've listened to that catalog inside and out. This is more just like, okay, based on everything that I know, quick reflection, and I'm excited to hear more.
This is her opinion. I loved it.
Yeah.
So this is just her.
I'm excited to hear more.
I am stoked on it.
Yeah.
I loved the rap. I loved the sound of it. I loved the sax. So all around,
Yeah, the sax was really
I'm
cool.
a huge fan of this song.
Yeah.
It didn't blow me away as if like, oh my God, they're doing something that I didn't think they would do. They're doing everything that I thought they
Definitely
would do.
SleepToken.
It was very SleepToken. It feels like this could easily be carried on from Take Me Back to Eden. Like
Yeah.
this could be Take Me Back to Eden Part 2. They didn't change sounds really.
They changed the cadence. They added more synthy stuff, and
Yeah,
they
that's
added a sax.
That's about it.
Yeah.
But in general, I loved it. I'm super
Yeah.
stoked for it. And I
Good.
cannot wait for this new album.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to drop another new song or two before the release date. We've got
know,
what,
but we
2
need,
months
like,
or so.
Album listening party.
I know.
Album listening party.
That's what we should do, a SleepToken live. That's what we should
Yeah.
do.
Would you guys watch?
Yeah, that
Let
would
us
be
know.
sick. Hell yeah. All right, well, we're going to get on out of here. I'm stoked on this song. I'm going to be jamming it all day.
I'm stoked too. I just need to hear it some more.
And if you guys liked it, please make sure you hit all these buttons. If you're not yet subscribed, please
Thank you.
hit that thumbs up. And subscribe really means everything to us.
Thank you, friends.
We'll see you guys soon, my friends. Peace.